The days are long gone when all the small business had to worry about when it came to marketing was printing up some business cards. It's much more than that with social media and different kinds of web designs that you have to maintain no matter the size of your business. Let's talk about new ways to do that with Vista's CFO, Sean Quinn. You may think of them as Vistaprint, but there's much more, Sean. It's not only Vistaprint, but there's also Vista Create, which is the product of the $85 million acquisition of Crello. What does this offer a small business owner much greater than just doing, business cards?
Yeah, sure, Adam. Well, first of all, thanks a lot for having me. Just for anyone that doesn't know, Vistaprint helps millions of small business owners create expertly designed custom marketing to allow them to really to look and feel credible and professional. And in the past, that's been centered around custom printed products like marketing materials or signage or promotional products, and also design, increasingly a digital presence. But with this move to Vista, it really encompasses our push and our vision to expand and have this North Star of being able to be the expert design and marketing partner for all small businesses around the globe. And of course, as you said, the needs of small businesses has evolved over time.
So what does this do, though? What does Vista Create actually do?
So Vista Create is essentially a DIY or very easy to use kind of do-it-yourself tool to be able to do design for any of your digital assets. So that could be an Instagram post, it could be a video, and of course, when anyone's starting a small business today, that is usually first of mind.
Sean, so you're talking to these small businesses all the time, and a lot of time we try to get the pulse of the small businesses here at Yahoo Finance, just how they're faring almost 2 years into the pandemic. What has the last 2 years looked like for small business, and how has the conversations that you've been having with your clients, how have those conversations changed?
Yeah, absolutely. So, it was devastating, as you know, in the onset of the pandemic, and we certainly saw that, and we saw that in our financial results too, down 65, 70% in the first weeks of the pandemic. We've tried to really be there for small businesses throughout, providing new solutions, and what we recognize is that when a business starts today, one of the first things they're thinking about is their digital presence, and so how can we do that? Which really speaks to the introduction of Vista Create and the acquisition of Crello. And so now we can be there in a full relationship with our small business customers from the very beginning of when they're starting and thinking about their brand and how they show up digitally, but then getting into their physical presence and their full set of marketing needs so we can be there for that full journey.
If I'm a small business and I do reach out to Vista, do I interact with a human being who walks me through the different platforms and products available to help grow my business, or am I all on my own online?
That's a great question. So you can do a lot online yourself if you so choose. But now we have kind of a full spectrum of capabilities that we've introduced as it relates to design. So on the one hand, you could come onto the site and design a beautiful product yourself or digital product yourself. You could interact with one of our amazing customer care agents who can help you with design. You could interact with amazing creators that are accessible on our network of freelance creators through 99 Designs by by Vista, or you could, through Vista create your own digital assets as well. And so that full range of services is now available, and it's really up to the customer how they want to do that, from do it yourself all the way through the most sophisticated and very personalized services that they can be interacting with the person.
Hey, Sean, the Vistaprint part of your business, some of that has to do with holiday cards. I know a lot of people, or some people that we receive cards from every year, do use your business. Yeah. What does demand look like for holiday cards heading into the very important holiday season? And also, are you faced with any of those supply chain issues that we've been discussing?
Yeah, it's a great question. Last year was a strong season. I think, given the kind of the hyper personal nature of the things that we can provide for customers, I think we saw that given everything that was going on and the lack of personal connections, it was really a moment where people could have very special, hyper personalized gifts that they could provide, or holiday cards, as you mentioned. So that season is really just starting to ramp now, and we're ready to delight customers this year. with new designs, new products. And so that's certainly ahead. But in terms of that ramp, like I said, kind of just getting started. We're ready to serve customers with beautiful new designs and products. From a supply chain perspective, you mentioned, we are of course, as everyone is feeling some of the challenges there. I would say, everything that we provide for customers is custom by its definition. So it's really about availability of substrates and making sure that we can deliver for customers on time and meet our commitments. We feel good about where we're at. And kind of from a competitive standpoint, I think this is an area where size and scale really makes a difference. And so we have great supplier relationships. We have great procurement capabilities. Our teams are working around the clock, and so far, so good there.
And we wish you the best, especially as we go into the holiday seasons. But for small businesses, 2022 going to be a pivotal year for a lot of them. Sean Quinn, Vista CFO.